Hello friends, good morning, welcome to LeggLife and welcome to beautiful sunny Vancouver, Canada. You guys, it is an absolutely perfect day here. We just checked out of our hotel. We did stay at the YWCA Hotel here in downtown Vancouver, and we just ordered our car and it is going to take us to Canada Place where we are about to board the Caribbean Princess for the next 7 days to cruise our home state of Alaska. Now this is summer number 4 of us doing an Alaska cruise. If you're new to our channel, we actually live in Anchorage, Alaska. My name's Adam, this is my beautiful wife Sherri. We're actually cruising with my mom and her friend Maureen. It is both of their very first cruises ever.
Yeah.
I think this is cruise 14 for us.
I think so.
Which is insane. But you guys, we cannot wait to share our entire cruise adventure with you. If you're not subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button down below, and we cannot wait to share the next 7 days with you. We have made it. There's the first look at the Caribbean Princess. Well, that's a white moving van. There you go. You can kind of start to see it back there now. Just about to get dropped off. So our Lyft just dropped us off right over here, and then what we do is we carried our luggage right here. They put our luggage tags on that we brought from home, and we will get our bags in our stateroom later. Now we are heading this way. This is our travel group. That is my mom. That's my mom's friend Rena. There's my lovely wife Sherri. We are heading to check-in Hall C for the Caribbean Princess. There are 2 ships look like today. There's a Holland America ship, and then we have the Caribbean Princess. Are you excited? So since we do not have our medallions, we are in the blue lane to check in, but it's moving pretty quickly. We are all checked in, we've got our medallions, and they had these papers when we got checked in, which says welcome aboard, and then it's also got the lunch venues where we can eat when we get on the ship. Next stop, security, customs, and border protection. Customs is done, security is done. Now we are heading out to the ship. One of the most exciting moments of any cruise is when you have left the terminal building, you are kind of on the ramp heading over to the ship. And here we go. First steps onto the Caribbean Princess. Mom's very first cruise. Look at that.
Hello, young ladies. Welcome aboard.
We are scanning our medallions in right now. First look at the atrium lobby here in the Caribbean Princess. I love the whale themed design on the elevators. You can see we've got a DJ down here, house band setting up a little bit later. There's Mom finally on a cruise ship. We are on deck number 15. Getting the first look at one of the pools. Oh, absolutely awesome. We got the big screen up there for movies. We've been showing Mom and Rena around the ship, but we are hungry, so we are at the buffet and we're gonna grab lunch. Lunch number 1 is finished. We probably spent an hour there almost. We just sat and talked, helped Mom and Rena get their Princess app all updated, their medallion all set. So getting Mom checked in at their muster station. This is Club Fusion. Look how nice this is. I love the dark woods. This just has such a cool feel. You can see the stage up there. Yeah. Sherri Beth, how are you so far?
Good.
Isn't there just something about getting on the ship and knowing that, like, we're here?
We're here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So plan next is we're gonna go to our muster station, and then we're gonna go to staterooms because they're ready, and get settled in.
I hope our bags are there.
I hope their bags are there too. And look, now you know we're officially on the Princess Cruise.
Hello.
416, this is us, door unlocked. All right, friends, we are in our stateroom here on the Caribbean Princess. We are in stateroom 416. It is an inside stateroom. I want to give you a real quick stateroom tour so you guys can see our room. Sherri just reminded me we're in A416. We're on the Aloha deck, which is deck number 12. Yes.
Good job.
And here is the room. I actually really like the curved kind of entryway. You can see when you walk in, big full-length mirror, which is nice. A stateroom that comes with a Sherri. Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
I got lucky. Here is the room. You can see giant mirror, which is nice because it makes the inside room not feel so small. Very comfortable beds. We always sleep so freaking good on Princess ships. We're very excited about that. Over here we have just kind of some information. There's a desk. We had a gift from a friend. Thank you, Jessica. As well as some other information because we are Ruby members with Princess. So an invitation to like an event later in the cruise, which is nice. You can see lots of drawer space, so like little shelves there, drawers there. Down here we have a refrigerator, which is great. Over here I want to show you, they have outlets, or not outlets, like power right there, kind of on and off to control the lamps. And then over here we have the phone, hair dryer. There are some outlets right there. Now this is one of the older Princess ships, so I don't think there's outlets by the beds.
Not that we can find.
Not that we can find. So we will look and see, but I don't think there are. And then over here we have, this is one of my favorite things, all of the storage space. So this is just wide open. We've got hangers there. I love this. Look at this. A reusable Princess I Love This bag. That's new. I don't remember them having those before, so that's very cool. And then in here, more storage. So there's the safe. There is so much storage in these rooms, even the smaller inside staterooms. And then the bathroom, you can see toilet. It's got a stand-up shower there. And the shower does have shampoo and conditioner and body wash. And then over here, it's got big mirror. You can see hand wash, lotion. We've got, of course, toilet paper, towels, face cloths. So, not too shabby. Now, Sherry, a lot of people who have watched prior cruise vlogs will know why we are in an inside room.
It's my fault.
It is your fault, but why is it your fault?
Because it's so dark, and I like to sleep in dark. I have a hard time sleeping in the light.
So we live in Alaska. If you're new to our channel, we actually live in Anchorage. And so in the summertime at home, we have so much effort that goes into making our house dark because it's always light.
Yes, yes. And so I do travel with an eye mask, but it's not the most comfortable thing to sleep with, and I don't want to have to do it every single night. And so if, you know, a night here and there in a hotel is fine, but I don't want to have to do it every night. So if we can sleep in an inside stateroom, it's easier.
And so the gentle rocking of the ship, the amazing Princess beds, the fact that there's no light in here, we sleep like babies. And then when we want to see outside, we just go to one of the decks.
We just go outside.
So there you guys go. There's our stateroom tour. This is home for the next week. So now we have a little bit of downtime, actually. We're just going to hang out here in our stateroom, wait for our bags to be delivered. Hopefully that will be soon. Once our bags are delivered, we're going to kind of unpack everything and get settled so that we can just breathe for the next week and enjoy vacation. Well, good news. One bag has got here. So my clothes are here. So I will have clothes to wear. Sherri Beth is laying down. She does not have her suitcase yet. So I'm going to put all of my stuff away. I do want to show one thing that's super helpful. Our stateroom host came by, a super nice guy, and asked if we needed anything. So we got 2 extra pillows, and Sherri needed a sharps container for some of your injections.
Yep.
And they brought it right away.
Yeah.
So my bag has been delivered. We got all of my clothes put away. Sherri's bag not yet delivered. It's one of the things to know when you go on a cruise. When you drop your luggage at the port, it may be a while before you get your stuff. So anything that you might need for several hours, keep on your person, in a backpack you're carrying, that kind of thing. Because we're about to go to the sail away party upstairs, and Sherri still doesn't have her bag. So our plan, we'll go sail away, dance, have fun, and then come back here, check and see if Sherri's bag's here, and put all of her stuff away. Okay, so we are up here on deck 16, overlooking the main pool deck area, deck 15 below, getting ready for the sail away party. We got the DJ over there, some of the Princess cruise staff. But look at everybody who is out in the sunshine, in the pool. This does not feel like an Alaska cruise with this weather, and I am not mad about it.
Well, a very good afternoon, Caribbean Princess. How are we doing? Oh my goodness, it is so great to have you all here joining us as we head north to Alaska. And we've got the most beautiful day. Look at this scenery, it is absolutely stunning. And some of you have already sent it to me, so I want to say thank you so much for all of your birthday wishes. Yes, today is my 30th birthday! So trust me, we are going to big this cruise. It is going to be extra special, and I'm sure so many of you are celebrating so many things as well.
Okay, so my mom and Rena did not miss an opportunity to go out and dance.
Junior cruisers still getting involved.
So fun. All right, Sherri, the DJ's playing the Cupid Shuffle, one of my all-time favorite dances. If anything was gonna get me on the dance floor, it's the Cupid Shuffle. But I think Mom did the dancing for the family today. And we are officially moving. We have pulled away. Canada Place is back there. We are sailing, friends. All right, Sherri, let's see it. I can't even get a Y, an M, a C, or an A. Oh, Sherri. Was that a little one? Did I see it? There you go, a little A. You can see we are about to come under the Lions Gate Bridge. One of the most fun traditions when sailing out of Vancouver, Canada. You can see there's people along the edge of the bridge waving as we get ready to go under the bridge. It's always amazing because and there's the horn. Doesn't feel like the ship's even gonna fit, but it does. All right, it is time. Soft serve ice cream, #1. This is true love. Cheers. Sharing a soft serve on a cruise. This is literally heaven for me. We're on deck 15, walking down to deck 12, checking out the artwork in the hallways while we eat our ice cream cones. Look what showed up, Sherri's suitcase. Also, this moment shows the difference between the two of us. I've been done with my soft serve ice cream for minutes and minutes. It's like a record eating ice cream contest for me. You take so long, and there's a part of me that wants to just like take your ice cream and eat it. But I won't, but I want to. Okay, we are officially settled in. You can see my clothes hung up over here. Sherri's clothes over there. We've got our pop-up laundry hamper down there. Shoes all along the bottom. And then we have stuff in there. That feels like home. One thing I've got to say about the inside staterooms here on the Caribbean Princess, and I'm just doing this to show you guys, is because there's mirrors here and mirrors above the bed, and then like even mirrors kind of over here, the room appears much bigger than it actually is. And that's one of the things that I like the most, is that it's an inside room, but the mirrors really give it the appearance of more space. Sherri Beth,
Yep.
we have not had a drink yet this cruise.
Kind of travesty.
However, we did not get the drink package for the very first time ever, but we're still gonna go have a welcome to cruising drink. On our way to the bar, stopped back by here, the lobby atrium, the piazza. You can see some of the shops now open that were closed earlier. The casino is up that way. Very cool. We decided drink #1 is gonna be at the Wheelhouse Bar, one of our very favorites. You can see they have luscious libations, signature cocktails, time-honored classics, the Beyond Collection martinis. Back here we've got spirits, beer and more, non-alcoholic, wine. Lots of selection. We're probably gonna choose from this side. All right, as we were walking here, we actually saw my mom and Rena, and they were kind of filling out a raffle information. It was like a guess the weight of this art piece they had. And because we participated, we got this. We're not sure what is in it. She said it was a little prize. Come on, be $1 million. Come on, be $1 million. It's, oh.
It's a print.
That's actually
It's very pretty.
really pretty.
Sherri Howard.
And it's got information on the artist here?
Certificate of authenticity.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
Just for like guessing the weight of something.
Yeah. Cruise drinks #1, I went with the mojito. Sherri Beth went with the Mai Tai. Sherri, cheers. We have found our way to the library. It shares space with the Internet Cafe here on the Caribbean Princess. They have actually a number of books. I'm gonna slide by Sherri and show you guys. More books over here. So kind of like these 3 shelves, and then look at this. A ton of games, which I think is really, really cool. And then over here, we've got some like different travel guides of different places around Alaska. I got Ketchikan, Juneau, and then they have here, follow a route, northbound to Anchorage. So this kind of shows you kind of where we're gonna be, which I think is very cool. Oh, starts over here, day 1, then day 2, and then kind of shows you the route. And then here is what the rest of the internet cafe looks like. And from the internet cafe, you can watch the world float by. Pretty awesome view. This is one of the best parts about cruising Alaska, is that just when you look out, you almost always see more than ocean. It's mountains and forests and glaciers. All right, Sherri, what are your thoughts?
It's a cute little library.
It is a cute little library. Also, I was gonna point that out. So, is this your favorite game? One of them?
One of them.
It is Boggle. It is one of my least favorite games because it is one of Sherri's most favorite games.
Because you lose.
It's because no. Here's the thing. I don't just lose. I get absolutely destroyed. When we play Boggle, I wonder if my brain works correctly. Like, you just absolutely destroy me.
I love you though.
I know, I love you too. But playing Boggle strains our marriage. And then here in the Internet Cafe and Library, they also have crossword puzzles, daily Sudoku, and then just kind of different games. And I think they change these out every single day. So you can come by, pick up one of these, and do it every day. We're here in Crooner's Lounge doing some of the daily games at sea, trying to figure out what some of them are. You can see you got the piano right over there. Crooner's is one of our favorite places on the entire ship. We always love it. And look at this. It's just so perfect. And we're doing pretty good on the game. Struggling on a couple of them,
Yeah.
but not doing too bad. Music is starting in the Crooner's bar, and I am not mad about it. We finished one of the paper games. Now we are moving on to the Princess crossword puzzle. We have spotted our first wildlife of the cruise. There are a pod of orcas. Do you see them right there? Blowing. That was fun. Sherri and I were sitting in the Crooner's lounge, and we saw a bunch of people outside here on the promenade deck, all like looking and pointing. And that's one of the great things about cruising in Alaska, is you're not just watching the wildlife, you're watching the other people on the ship. All right, orca whales, check. We just got sat for dinner tonight. We're in the Palm Dining Room. Want to show you guys the menu. You can see starters, soup, salads. A couple things that jump out at me. The seared garlic prawns, amazing. Over here, pasta. Their fettuccine alfredo is always good. For the mains, we have the pan-fried Alaskan cod, the Bering seafood stew. Oh my gosh. The Princess favorites down here, those are items that are going to be on the main dining menu every night. So if there's something from up here that looks good, maybe order that, because these things down here you can always get. So kind of the way that would normally work is you'd normally pick one or multiple of the starters, soups, and salads. I think I'm going to get the French onion soup and the seared garlic prawns. And then you'll pick one from the pastas, mains, or favorites. And then, of course, later is dessert. Worst cruise ship vlogger ever. You guys, I got the garlic prawns appetizer, and it was amazing, clearly. And then we also got 2 orders of it was like the vegetable antipasta with eggplant, peppers, and like a goat cheese. The goat cheese was the highlight. I would order this again. Actually, if they would let me order a bowl of just the goat cheese, that's what I would get. And Sherri got what Sherri always gets, the French onion soup, a Princess Cruise tradition. It's one of our favorites. It is probably what I will get tomorrow night. The goat cheese, I think my favorite though. We also have a bottle of white wine. Thank you to our friend Jessica who sent that to us for this cruise. Our main course has arrived. Sherri got the Alaskan Ale Braised Short Rib, is that right?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my goodness, that looks so good. I'm gonna need multiple bites of that. And I, with a curveball, what was something I've never gotten in all of our cruises, the Cajun fried chicken. He jokingly said, it's basically KFC. It just felt comforting, and I wanted to try something new tonight. We got a biscuit, potatoes, corn, chicken, and coleslaw. Look at that. All right, I need to document this. So every single cruise, Sherri makes fun of me because at the end of dinner, it looks like she hasn't even used her place. Whereas me, it is very clear that a toddler sat here. But you guys, my mom, we found out where I got it from. Look at all of this. It might be worse than me. One of my favorite princess desserts, the souffle.
Oh my.
Oh, looks heavenly. Thank you so much. Perfection. And then look at this. We got the Princess Love Boat Dream. Oh my gosh. Mom got the Alaskan blueberry dessert with ice cream. You guys, dinner was like 2+ hours and it was absolutely perfect. We will give you a full rundown of dinner a little bit later, but for now we are heading out. We are back in our stateroom. Sherri Beth, what a night, what a day. We got to talk all about it. So I want to show you this. We just got back to our stateroom tonight. They came in and turned down our bed for the evening. This is what is on your stateroom, at least night one for us. There is this door hanger stateroom breakfast. So you can choose this. This is included in the cost of the cruise. So there's juices, beverages, of course, fruits, yogurt, cold cereal. I actually like that they do have some hot items. They have a breakfast English muffin, and then you can just like select the time you want. If you put this out in your stateroom in the evening, that will be delivered to your room. So that's pretty cool. And then just some other like invitations to events, just kind of some shopping things. But then there's this. This is really important. So this is the Princess Patter. In the Princess app, there is obviously a calendar, a schedule with all of the events that are happening on board. But Princess gives you a printed copy, which I really love. And you can see there's all sorts of different things that are going on. Tomorrow night is the Captain's Champagne Waterfall. The Crab Shack, which is basically like a pop-up seafood restaurant, is happening. And then all of the events, look at that. That is all just tomorrow. So for people who wonder, is there really stuff to do on a cruise? Yeah, that's one day, which is crazy. And then on the back side of it, just some other kind of need to know things. This is today's top 3. So these are like the top 3 things they think you should know about. The theatrical show tomorrow night, a fruit and vegetable carving, and then a live tour presentation of some upcoming shore excursions. They have hours for different dining and bars, all of that kind of stuff. So I love that they still give you a printed version of the Princess Patter. All right, Sherri. First of all, many of you will know this. If you're new to our channel, you might not. We are cruising with my mom and her friend Maureen. This is a very important cruise. My mom, her whole life, has wanted to go on a cruise, and this is her very first cruise ever. And the reason we're going on this cruise, it's like a big celebration. My mom beat stage 4 cancer a couple of years ago, and so this is something she's always wanted to do, and gosh darn it, she has a new lease on life. And so here we are on a cruise with her. Today was emotional for me because my whole life I've grown up and known my mom's always wanted to do this. And I mean, the reality is, I thought I was losing my mom a couple years ago. But today I got to watch her dance on the pool deck. And just have so much fun and smile and clap and laugh. And at dinner tonight, we sat there for 2 hours and just talked. And it was just, this is our 14th cruise. We've cruised different cruise lines. We've cruised different cruise ships. We have a lot of amazing cruise memories. This was different though. This felt,
weightier.
It felt weightier. I think that's perfect. And so I don't know, this is a very different cruise for me. And today was a very emotional in a very good way.
Yeah.
First day, like
More significant.
it feels more. I mean, to get to even tonight, we were just standing in the lobby right before Mom and Marina went to bed, and the band was playing "I've Got You, Babe" by Cher, and Mom went and saw Cher in Vegas just like a few years ago, and Mom's just singing along, clapping along. It was just, I don't know, you guys. It was so. I don't know, it just felt so important.
Yeah.
And so this cruise is different than all the other cruise vlogs that we've gone on. I will say, after the cruise is over, I want to sit down at home with Mom and get her whole reaction. I want to get her feedback on what her first cruise is like. So that's going to come up after this cruise series. But Sherri Beth, for us, day number 1, how was it for you?
So good. I just love cruising. I'm so excited to explore a new ship. This is the first time I've been on the Caribbean Princess. Switching arms. I'm excited to do this with your mom and Maureen, and it's so fun, kind of exploring the ship kind of through their eyes, and doing things that we've done 13 other times, but seeing it through a first timer's kind of eyes, and it's been really fun.
It's a great first day.
Yeah.
First impressions on the Caribbean Princess.
I think it's beautiful.
It's one of the older ships in the fleet, but you guys,
you can't tell.
it's a beautiful ship. There's so much that, I mean, I am so excited for the next like 6-7 days to explore more of it, because what the little taste I've gotten, here's the thing, day 1 on a cruise is like the appetizer. Like, you haven't even gotten to the full meal yet, but the appetizer has been great. The staff, the crew's been amazing. The ship is in great condition for being an old ship. I just love it. We got to see orca whales.
Yeah, we did, right off the side of the ship.
Man, dinner tonight, like I said, we took 2 hours and just sat there and talked. It wasn't like, sometimes on cruises, maybe you guys are like us, where it's like, oh my gosh, we have 3 things we want to do on board after dinner. We got to hurry up and eat and get going. Tonight was like, we had nothing to do, and so we just sat and talked and enjoyed food and desserts and each other. So today was great. Made me really excited for the rest of the cruise. You want to know what I'm really excited about now, though?
Sleeping.
We sleep so good. I've said this early in the vlog. We sleep so good in Princess. In an inside stateroom will be dark and quiet and cool, and those amazing Princess beds. Oh my gosh.
I'm sitting there with pillows.
Yes, please. Tomorrow's an at-sea day, which is always fun. We got some things tomorrow we want to do. We want to explore more of the ship. There's so much of it that we haven't even seen yet, so we get to see it for the first time. Things like afternoon tea we love doing, and so of course we're going to bring you guys along for all of it. As I said earlier, if you are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button down below to see the rest of the series. We appreciate you guys supporting us, supporting our channel. We actually got to meet one of you. She works on board here on the Caribbean Princess.
In one of the gift shops.
It was so nice to meet her. Dave, if you're watching, it was so nice to meet you. And I love the fact that we're going to get to see you again for the rest of the week. So friends, we love you. Thanks for being part of our community. Thanks for following along on all of our adventures. And we will see you on the next LeggLife cruise vlog here from the Caribbean Princess in her home state of Alaska. Good night, friends.